Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Kaleem from kaleembeatsin.com. I'm gonna just do a little brief tutorial how to show y'all how to save stems, which most professional producers call them, or track outs, uh, whichever you prefer. Main term stems. I remember like when I was starting out, a lot of people, you know, wanted stems, but I didn't know what the hell they were talking about. I was young, I was a starting out producer. I was trying to figure out how to do the shit. So it's pretty simple. All you gotta do is I'm gonna do. Let me see one of my example beats here. Probably do this one right here. It's a custom beat I created for a client of mine, and it's called I Belong. So what I'm gonna do is open this up and basically show y'all how to do it. Now, see, for me, when I save stems, say if I have the tag version or whatever tag I have, say this is your tag. This is a sound effect, but say this is your tag. Okay, most of the time you don't want to keep it on for the stems because the stems or the track outs are for each and every track that are in this beat, basically. So each and every one of these would be soloed into its own sound, so they could like bring it to an engineer. The artist could bring it to an engineer, and then they could just recreate the beat or do what they need to do or put certain drops in. So it's adjusted from me. I mean, you could do it, but I don't put my tag in the stem version. I mean, at that point, I mean, you got it's no loss. I mean, you could do it. It's gonna be a lot more work, but it's easier just to cut the damn tag off and just send the stems so they're clean through. So what you want to do is just basically go through all your sounds and make sure each and every one of these are linked to a track, and that they have, they're not blank in this corner right here for the effects. All of those are good, right? All right. So what I usually do is just go back to the master track and I'm gonna play it for y'all. So let's see. And as you can hear, the tag is not playing. See, all the tracks are in there, so they good to go. Alright, so basically, since all of those are good to go, what you want to do is come in here and render as audio file. Now this is where you gotta really pay attention and shit, because this is where I got confused at for the stems, but it's really easy. Alright, say if you don't got a folder, create one. Okay, so I'm gonna create a new folder. I'm just naming something like stems. Bow. Okay, double click that folder. Folder is empty, no items in it, right? So whatever you want to name the stems, let's name them shit something like, I don't know, the name of the track. This is I Belong. So I Belong. Now this is where you can get the stems. Save it as a wave file, not a FLP, not a zip, not a MP3, not a .ogg, not a MIDI file. These are all different types of files. Save it as a wave. Okay, so keep that as a wave. Click save. Boom. And the options right here is where it'll split it into stems for you. So if you see this is unchecked, check it. Make sure it's lit up. Split audio or split mixer tracks. So that's what will split each and every one of these sounds into its own track outs or stems. So you just started. I've already did that for this beat already, so I'm not gonna do it again, but you just click start. It'll go all the way to 100%, blase, and then you'll have each and every one of these files, but in the full length of the beat.